Hey everybody, it's Frankie Day here for Frankie Day Models. Okay guys, this is going to be a build I'm doing live here tonight for live action Day, and I'll be building this behind me. This is a vacuform kit for the de Havilland Comet. I've had this kit here since 1977. It's a vacuform kit. It's not something put together. So it's all been done right here, right? Live action right here with me. And before we begin everything, and I'm gonna. Reason why I cut the chat off, fellas, is because I like to pay attention to everybody's conversation, and I get distracted. So this way, I can do a little construction and elaborate. Now, before I end the video up, I'll bring a chat back up. You guys get to pop out, and we'll talk. And so we'll have a nice little live session. Yeah. Like I say, this is something you don't put together overnight. Boy, this darn light gets the way here. Perfect. Okay. So get the structure. This is all vacuform. These structures are very, very fragile. And it don't take much of these things to get torn because, see, it started getting torn now already. Because most of the things I have, preparation is the key. And I believe for 1/72 scale, you probably get some good landing gear parts for you, like landing gear, white metal probably. This kit's all. Right here is the instructions and the history it gives you. And the back of the exploded views. Here's a catalog of other aircraft that they make vacuform. For this, back in 1977. As we open the box right here, what I'm going to do here is bring this camera down a little bit, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. That's good right there. No, it ain't either. Man, I tell you. Fellas, you got a few excuse me doing this. I should have had this. There, that's good enough right there. It's fair enough. Here's the vacuform sheets here. The carrier sheets that carry the vacuform parts. These all got to be sand until all this comes off. We'll do that live here. Here's your stabilizers. Here's your wheels. Then it has some sort of give. That's sheet number 1. Sheet number 2 is the wings. The way that goes right inside the engine intakes. I can leave cardstock or tubing or anything. That's in material, but everything else is pretty well pristine. Landing gears, here's your landing gear. What you do is you cut these out and you rub on sandpaper so all the flash comes out of here and trim together. Sand, that's nice wheels. This is a nice kit. Okay. In the beginning of this construction of this kit here, I'll set the box over here. But first of all, when you remove these, you got to cut these out. You just can't go like this. You'll break. So what you need to do is you take a knife, take an X-Acto blade like this. And cut right around the border of the mold, how this thing was formed. very carefully with another 11 blade. You go right around these boundaries of the form. The object of this is to move these. You take it. Very carefully. Cut right outside the fuselage. Right up to the borderline. The edge of the rudder. These are all around these parts here. And they'll break loose. Because care has to be taken, because you make sure you got a good score on this vacuform here, so it'll come off. If you don't, this is a one-shot Jody. One flip of the something. It's good, just like this. See how it comes out, fellas? You guys get the picture now, fellas? This is the former here. I'll put this former to the side so I know where it's at. One side done. We'll get the other side done. Full surplus. 86 it inside the shit can. Okay. We'll come over here and get the starboard side of the fuselage. It allows a person to do some scratch building for his first time. Because these things are very welcome. The vacuform, you got to go through all this work just to get this thing free. Get this. Getting there, fellas, getting there. Entertain my family all over the world. Doing something like this, let time go by, guys. Just have a little patience, and we all pull together. We'll get this thing nipped in the bud in no time. Things get back to normal. There's probably be a benchmark for everybody to start learning, start facing reality. Okay, guys, as you see, I got both of these shells, both sides of these fuselage shells. They've been removed from the carrier shape. Vacuform demo. Yeah, buddy. Like I say, these will let you have formers inside there, give it some oomph. Here's a pilot seat right here. I'm going to make no scratch. Okay, this is going to be the vacuform kits. Is that all I gotta do is put the glue on and voila, no fuss. There's no way to join these. You can join them just like this. And what happens is back and forth, back and forth. Plus a piece of plastic. But that plastic falls, you're not going to have a good surface for it. It won't be flat. Just like my father told me a long time ago. A man who uses his hands, fingers as sand, leaves the mark of an amateur. So you want to go there. Flat surface. Good sandpaper. Just start from the fuselage, looking back and forth. Beautiful. You're lucky you got a job. Welcome, Jason. You're welcome anytime, buddy. Like I said, I got nothing better to do than to build these things. The kits. Because I knew that something like this could happen. At least I got something to do to kill the time. And okay, this is a man-made deal. If man makes it, it can be cured. Thing you worry about it is created by God. That's a different story. Like I say nowadays, it is what it is. Thing I don't understand, guys, is how people are so panicky. Put a brain on your head. See, that flash is coming off already. Got a little more right here than I know. See, I got it pretty well straight right there. Here. I got this little right here. So I have a little pressure. A little more. Good to wet your hands with this thing. This thing is very slick. Work on vacuform models are very time consuming, you know. Like I said previously, you just can't. Still a little more there. There we go. You get that out, you gotta make sure it's flat, guys. You can't cock it, make sure it's straight. Yeah, getting there now. Close to the cigar. There's the only way to do it will come out off. Beautiful, magnifico. Coming off there now. Santa Claus, it's gone. See, it's gone, fellas. It's perfect. Now, like other woods, are going to leave a gap. More gaps, more filler. Thing about it is, guys, you got to do it correctly to avoid all that filler. Because who the hell wants to sand all the time? I know you fellas don't, and I know I don't. Sometimes I go this side fuselage. Make sure this side here, when you take it off this side here, take off one the bottom side or the top right to here, the B, just like this up here. Then I can work further this way. Now you want to concentrate taking this off. If you put both sides on there, pretty soon uneven pressure, one side's gonna be sanded more than the other. So that's what you have to do, just like this. It's a little time consuming, guys, but and overall, if I keep checking, see, yeah, it's little slivers. That means that flash is coming off there. You got a good straight fuselage right here. I got a little more here where my thumb is at. Take that bad boy off there. Back and forth, back and forth. Looks like holy stone in the deck. Check your work again. Run your fingernail across. Can you tell me the reason why it's rising up right here is because it's got flash back here holding up. So I got that out of there. See that? Perfect. Get some sleep. It's very important. Sleep is very important, fellas. It really is. Man, I gotta do some more here. Yeah, there you go. Get close now. I can see that flash right there. I can see it was supposed to come off. Back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you'll maneuver the sandpaper, keep them catching in the pen next to you. Yeah. Yeah. Almost there, fellas. Almost there. But you can build it out of the kit by exercising a lot of reinforcements here and there. That's not included in the kit. Will have gaps. My fellow choice. You can watch that stuff fly off there. So just keep your eyes on it. You can see it start to pull away. We'll take a dig, get rid of that real quick. Ain't gonna save it too much longer. Almost gone. Don't take long, guys. It just takes a little patience, a little work. And before you know it, the job is done. Sometimes it's kind of hard to grip it like that, guys. Always use tape like I said right here. That way you got something to add pressure evenly and get that flash off that visible tape. There we go. Oh, yes. That's almost gone like Houdini is. Oh, use that tape, guys. You can't get a grip on. You put that tape in double-sided. Yeah, we got something to grip on. Other words, you're going to be fiddling, fuddling, and you lose, and you'll be fighting yourself. That's good. So keep checking it, guys. Make sure that flash is off there. Good. A whole bunch came off this now. Get around tail skids, around this metallic yeah. Now it's up coming up your mind, buddy. You got a good grip on that bad boy. Yep, see how it's coming out there? Oh, you can see that tail skid there. Ooh, boy. Getting there. Looks like an old war compound. See right there? That's the flash that's coming off of the side. When I see that, that tells me it's off. That's perfect. See that? How straight it is across here? That's what you need to be aiming for. That's what you need to be aiming for. Just on that flash off that. See? A little more. Well, that's perfect. That's nice. It's molded to the sheets. That now we'll go. Yeah, buddy. You guys having a good time, fellas? Roma. Quito más. That's perfect, guys. That's perfect. Now, right here, cut these out. Inside here, these little holes here, these are your airports in here. Windows. Not airports, windows, right? And that vacuform plastic I had a while ago, a clear sheet, these here are cut out. They give you very sparse interior to the kit. The decision is, and just add that you one thing good about vacuform kits, it gives you enough after that. It's always good to check your work again. Yeah, these things, yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Now you put it to the test. All those extra powder from the plastic. I got a trash can blowing me. I always knock it out in there. Be sure to keep your. Okay. harpoon my foot. Okay. That's all little. See, fellas? See how Frankie D did that? Got a little right here. No, no. That come out real good. I'm going to try and get the Airfix kit on the dang stash. When I took inventory of my stash, I ran across this. And I was right. I had one. This is pretty clean, guys. Check the squareness on the top side. This is amazing for the small space I have here. I can build big stuff. Look at that, boy. It comes right off like that's nice. I like that. There's more here. That's how you can tell, guys. Make it square. Lay on a flat surface. You look on it. You can't see the daylight. That's pretty straight there. That's good there. Very well. And I'm good. Might be longer than that. I'm trying to keep myself busy, not to worry about this darn virus going around. I'll tell you guys, this is the horriblest thing I've ever seen in my life with that are going to be in this nation. Hell does. Let's go take a look at this here. You guys are staying safe out there. Justin, how you doing, buddy? Josh, how you doing? Welcome to my hangout tonight on my live action video. We'll be working on Hawker Sidney Nimrod, a vacuform kit. And I just did a review of the kit itself. And this is all vacuform kit. You got to cut it out and sand it, make sure everything fits well. I'm very good, Justin. I'm very good. And I hope you guys are well too. And please stay safe out there. Wear gloves. When you stay in your house, that's model builders. A hobby we take very serious. And those who lost their jobs, I'm one of them. And it makes time fly. And also, you got more time for your modeling. $220 for wet and dry sandpaper. Sometimes I use that like for vacuform models or something. And this right here is a little straight. Well, these pile boards work, man. This fuselage is straight. Well, I got one soldier down. Another one to go. Before I talk to you fellas a bit, this is the kit I'm building right now. This is a vacuum. Now the camera's so friendly, which it always has before. Here's what I'm building right here. 1977. I love vacuform kits. I got tons of them. Tons of card models and tons of these. I'll tell you guys, this virus is something else, isn't it, guys? Only way you're gonna get those things, vacuform kits, is don't they make vacuform kits anymore? They may not, I don't know. But they're cheap. And like I put this right here, it's mushy. You don't put formers in this thing. It can be built by formers, trust me, it can be. But it has no umph to it. It just feels like a, I used to take these vacuform kits, what I do, turn them upside down, and fill them full of epoxy all the way inside. Then join them. Very heavy. My dad said the strength is so strong and they're so heavy is that they're filled full of epoxy inside. A lot of them. Yeah, kit model works. Yep. Like I said a while ago, you got to have sandpaper. You got to make because you unwaviness, leave a mark of an amateur on there. So you'll make sure what you're gaining for is a perfect. See how rough this thing is? This thing is rougher than a cob because it hasn't been sanded yet. Vacuform kits are no stranger to people. But a lot of people don't have the patience to build them, don't know how to do it. If your models, fellas, Frank, you don't want to get too darn strung on plastic. You need to go somewhere else, like balsa wood, paper models, resin kits, vacuforms, all these things. Like Trumpeter, Monogram, Revell won't even touch. This here was probably about the only Nimrod in the whole world. This kit was at the time. I bought this back in 1977. I bought this at the Mad Hobby Shop, and bought that. And kits, they're good kits. Now I thought that was a very beautiful airplane that the English made, and they had a lot of problems with that thing. Stress fractures around the windows what caused that thing to engineers that near those airplanes back in those days, the English engineers, these guys were meticulous. They designed something very beautiful. Of course, there's always error. To be human, it takes off. You got stress fractures like that, starts cracking around the windows. There's a pressurized fuselage, like that in the called the bosun locker down below, and I was there playing. It's a shame with a short life. It made it obsolete, and they all become victims of the time. Like I say, guys, we gotta start praying. Stick together, and we'll beat those days. It takes a while. It takes time. It takes brains, but we gotta trust that those people out there get this stuff done. Good news is next month they're gonna start trying out some announcement. Everybody's start getting rid of those biology labs because you don't, we will. Still bring kids involved. That's the only way you control population is by having kids. And they got too many people in this world. They got 50 years. Remember, the United States of America and most countries were war-based. That's how they base our economy. But since technology came in, no need for the defense plans. So you get these psychobabble people and these think tanks. So, well, it's a cheaper way. There's a ways. For how long, I don't know, fellas, but I'm getting my unemployment and I got my pension checks coming in, my Social Security. My biggest worries right now is trying to go to the grocery store and get something to eat. These animals go in there and they just completely rape the place. I've never seen people in my life act like that. And I look at them. Also, well, no wonder, Frank. You're dealing with the lowest denominator of the human race. These welfare people. They get in there like that, my God. And it's a joy to have you guys online with me, doing some live action videos I'll make. So I decided, what the heck? I'll do something different like these guys had never seen for a while. Gives you a break from plastic. You next got to get these cut out. Yeah, you know something? I'm going to say that that's okay. That needs to come out. That's made on purpose. I'll say that. Decals, this ain't no problem. A whole bunch of my decal box tucked away behind me. And when it's time to put decals on this bad girl, I just go in the box and grab the decals out. Keep my mind going, so I don't have to worry about my wife. And in a way, it's a blessing that my wife did pass. I hate to say this, but for merciful sakes, she'd be in this. On the backside of 80 years old. If I get that, I'm death tag on her. Carry license. Me and the police, the boys in the blue. I'm going to have to take them out. I hate to do. And anybody with the right mind has common sense, the same thing I would do. You can't let nobody come in your home and take everything you got and pillage your family just because they're greedy. They got no food, no nothing. But things monster, a brainwashing tool. Yeah. Yeah. I just checked the springs, guys. It's pretty straight. Okay. Yeah, thanks. This is called step one. Get these two cars prepared, ready to be going. I got a lot of opening of the portholes going through there. So make sure people saying good and straight. Boy, that's perfect. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. Yeah. One thing about me, kit models, so about 4 years old. All you young fellas out there are very lucky. You guys have got some good stuff to start out. Back in my days, the wood models, all the wood ones. A lot of Stonemaker kits, big old solid kits. I'll give you a hunk of wood and plans and decals. You got to use templates, cut this out, cut that out, and everything. Oh, there was kids 7, 8 years old building those things. And they actually use templates and everything to build models with. Let's check this here. That transition starts pretty close to the flash line. So it ain't taking much of this off here on this side. Almost there, buddy. Almost flat surface. And you look at this edges out there, you can see it come off. And you know you got it straight. There's solid plugs like this is a piece of wood here. This is similar like this is a piece of wood. And they put it on there and woof, vacuform it. And I got a little over here. on the fin of the vertical stabilizer. Spline or fin. Yeah. Pretty soon I'll be starting back on Chopper Madness again. My helicopter series of them. Oh, that's nice. Just about got it right. Now, a lot of you probably have been wondering how you join these fuselages together since you got the, oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. That's nice. You just got to keep checking your work, guys. So then you're going to have a, and, my hands. Yeah. Well, that piece came out there real good. Looks like a sliver when they come out. When you see a sliver come off an inch, you got right to the molding where it's separated from the carrier shape. Yeah. Yeah. I get paid day after tomorrow. Next week I get my Social Security check. And my pension check will come in. So I'll take a day to going down to the commissary and get some more groceries. So that can't even shop at that place. People are just fools. Panicky. Ain't no excuse for human behavior like that. Brazen, man. Brazen. Rip down. Kill skid and that magnetically protect. Oh, yeah. There. Just like the other one. There's tail skid. And I got a little right here. The rest I can get out with the file board here. Thanks. Oh, perfect. Wish I get some shins. hearing of that uneven sand. That tail surface, white sandpaper here. Get the job done. Very well. Can't really get it out of there, but wow. There you go, grip now. I got a good grip. That's perfect. Oh. Yeah. I got that obstacle out of there. And just for the break of the fuselage, so it needs a little more like here taken out. See how straight it is, guys? Straight. All through here. All straight. Yeah. Add a little more here. See, Frank, you get that good, did you? Well, this time. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Right here. Perfect. Gonna keep us getting that darn flash out there. Good. Let's see if that's here. Right here. I'm always looking all the time. I can see things, guys. I got very critical eyes when I build these things. Like anything in general, I can see a mile away. That's perfect. Oh, right here. Oh, man. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Just got to test fit parts, guys. It's like building a regular plastic model airplane. You make sure the parts fit good here. Well, I think fits like a dream. I'm going to take a break here. Man. Ooh. Okay, boys. And they fit pretty good. I went to a model meeting up there, Los Angeles Convention Center. They had a model meet up there about 82, 81, somewhere around there. And the guy saw my Nimrod. And he went really bad, so the kid, like I said, the kid cost me $60. But I bought me another one right here. So gratifying. Checking and rechecking and checking again and still rechecking. This is the first time I'm building a vacuum form. I'm going to build next, do something different, Frank. You know. I got 130 Ohio. Hey, you guys out there, you carried away. You just don't pay attention to time and everything. I don't mind being bogged down in my house, guys. I really don't. Yes, I tell you, a lot of fellows out there, I'm probably out of work like old Frankie. And it gives me some time to work. It's a beautiful airplane, the Nimrod is. Oh, plastic is kind of vinyl-like. Right across, so right there. And like I say, who likes the sand all the time? Get there. And what I like about this here, I don't think you got a spark and patrol. These pretty much look like Comet. I bet they are. It'll be a treat. Well, yeah. This is a really nice picture. Of course, on the tail fan, you get your special logo on there. These is bulkheads. I'm starting to proceed to cut out there. I'm trying to find the location. Take an ink pen or a pencil and mark your locations where your formers go. There are the plans already. and C. You gotta mark them so you know where to go. Okay, this is former B. Put the plans away so I don't get destroyed. Like I say, fellas, looks like you're starting to get the cockpit. Been on here how long? Almost 2 hours? Lord, that's a hell of a video here. And I'm going to zoom on this tomorrow. Yet, but I pray to God it won't come my way. See how a virus can live in the atmosphere. Out in the wind blowing all places, goes nowhere. Oh, that's funny. What? Oh wow, right there. I missed that one. Hey, this setup very easy. It's like anything, just off we're using. Depends on these things. Hey, you join. What you do? Simulating this now. Just a sample piece to show how it goes. Once it's such. Look like this. Oh, if you can't see it good, the light right there. Well, the fuselage joins, it's got something to stick to the bottom. Wire cutters. Needle nose. Push them around like this to round it off a little bit. Then they'll be half moon shaped like this. That way you glue them top of here, it'll follow this time too. The landing gear, vacuform kits like this don't give you a wheel well fixed there and scratch and build your own landing gear. Same thing with doors and glue your strut in there like that. It looks real. A while ago, I showed the guys how to mark your formers, cut them out, do the same treatment like did it. It's different. Bob, here's the box that came out. These plans. That's about what comes out of the box. And that'll be out of work maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month. Lord only knows. Staying anchored down in this house where it's safe. Nothing can't hurt. And so I kind of keep myself away from people as much as I can. And with all these models I got, virus. And if we leave the house, make sure you take precautions. And I'm pretty sure this stuff will blow over like a. It'll blow over, and it'll take a little time. We're working on the virus and stuff. Serum for. I got to start going to my subscribers and checking everybody's bills lately. Keep me so I can see what's going on. I just been too bills lately, and a lot of interesting stuff on there going on. It's that white, you can't see nothing but white plastic. I use as much common sense I can by staying away from outside out there, and stay inside till this stuff blows up. And I got the metal spell almost done. Sponsored by UK Modeler. Hosted by late tonight, making a hangout on something special. This is special enough that I'm working on a vacuform kit. I tell you one thing, I'm sure enjoying this webcam I got right here. I went down there and bought me another webcam because my computer already comes with one anyway. It's got one right up there, right in front of me. And it just shows you head on, different angles, I guess. Got the heavy cameras. Buy it because of this virus. I'm afraid some. Now, I'm not buying nothing from China. And, I don't care. They make people. But I'm gonna get sick. I mean, they rushed that kit out pretty bad. It's a trustworthy kit. It goes together very well. A lot of us grew up on that kit. Shut the PS1 flying boat. I'm gonna get that done. I'll probably finish that up tomorrow. And I'm gonna. So I got that coming up. Eastern Standard Time. And get me some more provisions, some more food. A lot of sad human beings, animals. In the store, buying your site, throwing trash all over the darn place. I mean, I've never seen human beings in my life act like that. They're not even human. An animal wouldn't do that. That shows you what happens, man. We got failed parenthood. With 50 years of failed parenthood, the results of society today. Everybody wondering what's wrong with America. This is what happened. Wow. You still work? Is that the Monogram B-58 Hustler, Bob? The what? The Cheyenne helicopter. Well, that Cheyenne's good. That's funny, Bob. I was thinking about next week. I'm going to start building a couple helicopters and get my chopper madness going on. I'm going to have me. I think my build. Oh, from Atlantis. Oh, I should have read on. Man, I'm glad they're buying those little Revell kits. 25 Mitchell, the old Stoke, the OS2F. And so they're really. I also got the Army Mule by Atlantis, that chopper. That's a nice kit. That's an old Limburg kit. They had that premium on the back of the cereal when you could send away for that. It was a cardboard box. It wasn't a model box, cardboard box. That was a good kit. So who makes that? That's a Limburg one. That was back, what, 1957, 58? Somewhere down there. And destroyers, aircraft carriers, everything out of there. Man, that was good stuff back in those days. Man. Nowadays, they got nothing anymore. Whole different universe. What about those, Mark? Got those out tomorrow night for tomorrow night's show. Have them hang out tomorrow, Bob. Tomorrow I'm going to be cutting the formers out, windows out, work on cockpit details, and have some fun with this thing. Good modeling. I just saw a little high spot there. Just a little bit. Yeah, boy. That's all I like to say. That's perfect. That's kind of pretty good, that Nimrod is. I think it's just light gray and white. That's the paint schedule the same. I got some decals for this thing in my decal box. I don't know why the kit didn't give you decals. Most vacuum kits don't give you no decals. Of course, these vacuum kits I built before never gave you no decals. I remember. And they tell you gotta buy your own decals and everything else. Oh yeah, Skylab. What comes to space stuff? I think the first spaceship model I ever had was Limburg. It was a TWA rocket. Yeah. And also had a space station too. And better than that, Limburg had a flying saucer with a little green Martian about that big. It was a little round saucer and had a little white, little transparent bubble with a little Martian, a little green man there. I thought that was neat as heck. Wish about that back when I might have one of them again. Yeah. Basic ones are pretty neat, Bob. All those old school kits are great. I love them. I love them. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, they build like this." Not me. I got no problems building with them. I mean, they go together quite well. Just the model going to work with. Jets. One of those before. I do got the Scorpion. The Scorpion. It's just a little small wingspan, about 9-10 inches. It's a detailed kit. It ain't bad. Some of those rail kits are USS Boston, the Nautilus. I got the Norton Sound. Handy. SS United States, Robert E. Lee. You got the B-4 Liberator. I bought this. And oh yeah. You know what, Bob? Your skills has really changed. You know, they get better when you get those old ones. They look like crap. You know, I mean, they look good, but with modern skills nowadays that we all got, Bob, you can really make those things look, turn a Salzer to a silk purse. See here. There's a lot of stuff around here. A lot of models. Oh yeah, the hybrid four. I remember seeing that one time. That's a good kit. You know, Bob, Atlantis may bring that out. Well, I know one darn thing. I'm quit buying the stuff from China. I'll tell you that. Where are you from? Are you from up east, like Connecticut or New England state, sir? Oh. Give you 1 minute, Bob. I gotta go use the head. I gotta flush my kidneys. Or California? That California up there is pretty bad shape out there, Bob. I moved out of there many years ago. I tell you. Because pretty soon you guys are going to have an outbreak of typhus out there, especially in the San Francisco area. Man, I wouldn't go out there. Keys, I had it. I sold it. I sold my sailboat, everything I had. Moved out here to Ohio. All thing I miss about California. That's got to be what, Salinas? Selena? Oh. Hawker Sidney Noonan. It's 1/72 scale. I cut these out of the carrier sheets. I now start finishing, install those, and get the fuselage over. There's a few miles. Francisco. And I went to Hayward a couple times. It's nice out there. But California now has really changed, buddy. It's not like it used to be. These long generations we had for the past 50 years have really destroyed it. Yeah, Bob was like good. John wasn't here. I think everybody else abandoned me. I fucking tried with the bed. I guess all three of us are night owls. I haven't checked the weather yet, fellas. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. It started getting bad during the 1960s. That was all those hippies got out there. They started their liberalism, having all your serial killers out there, especially on Santa Cruz. And all through those areas out there. All the nudniks out there. Urinating out in the street, living in tents. That place, welfare mart. Got every low life in the world, the lowest of the low, and the lowest denominator of the human race go in that place. And man, that shows how low human beings got nowadays. I mean, it's hard for me to go to the store to get anything to eat because of those shelves emptied out. These people are crazy. I want to tell you something, you know. I spent a lot of time out there. San Diego ain't too bad out there. It's a good little town. One of my daughters lives up in Coronado. She lives out there. I went to boot camp in San Diego. Bob, you take care, dear sir. Two of my build of a 1/72nd scale vacuform kit of the Hawker Sidney Nimrod, the English maritime patrol bomber, a descendant from the famous de Havilland Comet. And of course, that fuselage it has. And I got all my bulkheads, so it's going quite nicely, this thing is. So I'm very happy I got started on it. This is my second build of this. When I started tacking this model for the night, I noticed that a different kind of plastic they used. The first one they had, I got, the plastic felt more like vinyl-like, almost like that of the Decals kits when they substitute the vinyl for plywood. Fellas, this is Frankie Day. Got to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Abraham, thank you very much, dear sir, for tuning in. And tomorrow night, you tune in. I'll be here again, making part 2. And we'll get that going. And so I got some more stuff I'm working on. I'm going to do some pre-shading of my Hong Kong model, Hong Kong models. That's the 1/48 scale. I got the 1/32nd scale. Well, that 1/32nd scale one is beautiful. Excellent. It's a shortcut. They just pack day tomorrow. If it's sun shining tomorrow, I'll you guys sign off here. Please be careful. Shit can hit you. It's airborne pathogens. This stuff just floats in the atmosphere. A lot of people recovered from it though, and you go out there infecting the rest of the world, and guess what happens? It's still gone. I had no health issues, so good very much. You guys take care. Make mama happy. Be safe. And enjoy your models. And